Hello viewers, welcome to Big Man Business YouTube channel. It's good to have you in this new video. Here, we'll be talking about the world's leading exporters of agricultural products. Keep watching, we got you fully covered. Food is necessary for human survival. As the world's population grows, the demand for food rises, and the space to farm food decreases. The following 10 countries are the largest agricultural exporters in the world. The geographical distribution of agricultural plant commodity production and consumption is different. The degree of agricultural production is influenced by the economy of a country, as well as the climate and vegetation kinds. Some products are extremely concentrated in a few nations, for example, China, the world's biggest producer of wheat and ramie in 2013, produces 6% of the world's ramie fiber but only 17% of the world's wheat. Products with more widely dispersed output show more frequent changes in the top producers' ranking. The principal agricultural products can be divided into 4 categories: foods, fibers, fuels, and raw materials. If you're new to the Big Man Business YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive updates on new business expert videos. For more international business news and updates, please visit www.bigmanbusiness.com. USA. Although China is the largest agricultural producer overall, the USA exports the most produce. They are the largest corn producer and amongst the largest producers of oats, tomatoes, soybean, and spices. Each year the USA agricultural exports are around $150 billion. Netherlands. Surprisingly, in second place, the Netherlands is a relatively small country. Their agricultural exports are made up of 3 parts. $61 billion worth of agricultural products, $9 billion in agricultural material, knowledge, and tech, as well as around $24 billion worth of re-exports, which brings in $94 billion. Germany. Germany is a large re-export, however, their industry comprises cereals, dairy, beef, and sugar beets. Agricultural exports amass a staggering $86 billion. Brazil. The largest coffee producer and exporter, also exports soybeans, wheat, and rice. Their total exports amount to $79 billion. France. France exports mainly export the things it produces, which are beef, dairy, poultry, pork, and wheat. This brings in a cool $74 billion. China. China is the largest agricultural producer, rice being the chief agri-food which they produce. Corn is even high up on the list of their produce despite their climate not being suitable for its production. The reason China's exports only reach $63 billion is that most of its produce is consumed locally. Spain. Spain is a heavily agricultural country bringing in $50 billion per year. Spain produces corn, cotton, and sugar beets as well as fruits and olives. Canada. Canada is right on Spain's heels, bringing in $49 billion per annum. Their main produce lies in grains such as rye and oats. Belgium. Belgium is known for their chocolates. Along with this, they are big exporters of potatoes, corn, and a variety of vegetables. Their yearly exports amount to $44 billion. Italy. The Mediterranean climate in Italy is perfect for grapes, olives, and fruits. Their crops of corn and wheat are also exported. $43.7 billion worth of agricultural exports were made last year. How will the world make more? Almost every country wants to increase its agricultural productivity, but how they intend to go about that varies greatly with the country or region in question. In countries like the US, Canada, and Western Europe, there is very little land allowed to go to waste, and infrastructure like roads are well developed. Likewise, irrigation is widespread, and farmers use fertilizer extensively. This has led many countries and farmers to turn to genetically modified seeds to increase yields and reduce the need for costly and potentially polluting fertilizer and herbicides. The picture is much different in Africa and much of South Asia. In these areas, Infrastructure is extremely underdeveloped, and simply getting crops to market or inputs like fertilizer to the farms can be a struggle. Likewise, irrigation infrastructure is lacking, leaving farmers much more exposed to the variability of weather. Not surprisingly, then, a large focus of governments in these countries is to try to build roads, improve access to water, and encourage the use of inputs, like fertilizer. The bottom line: although agriculture is no longer a major employer in North America or Europe, and food security is not a preeminent problem for most citizens, it is still a globally vital industry. As investors saw a few years ago, bad weather and low inventories quickly led the prices of many food commodities to soar and led to riots and political disturbances in many countries. On a more positive note, it's a major source of export earnings for countries across the development spectrum. Given the importance of agriculture and the importance of increasing yields, companies that facilitate higher production should find their products in increasing demand. Whether it's agricultural equipment like tractors, inputs like fertilizer and herbicide, or higher yielding modified seeds, companies serving the global agriculture market have a large and still underserved market to address. Thanks for watching this video. We are open to suggestions. Kindly drop your comments in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe to the Big Man Business YouTube channel. See you in the next video.